To another episode of Cooking with Gas, grown and sexy, the Power Quick Pot Jock. Thank you for tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, IGTV, wherever you have it, wherever you watch me from. Sit back, relax, and we're going to do it one more time. Today's episode is going to be corn on the cob, and as you can see here, we kept the tusk on it, and we're going to do it for the first time in a Power Quick Pot. It's just like the Instant Pot. If you guys out there are using the Instant Pot, it's pretty much the same concept. So we're going to have a little fun, see how it comes out, give the taste test, and wrap up the show. Show is always sponsored by ThatXpression. Check us out online, ThatXpression.com, to get your Power Quick Pot t-shirts, aprons, or what have you. We've got plenty of things to offer on the store. So give us a shout out, check it out. Subscribe to that channel as well, when we be dropping a lot of videos. So today we're going to go ahead and cook with the Power Quick Pot. So grab your notes, your pen, and your pad, and let's get into it. Step number one is always what? We're going to start with the lids off. So we take the lid off of this thing here, set it to the side, and all we need for today's recipe is basic. It's just one or two cups of water. That's all you need. Like I say, after it's done, you can season this thing to taste. A lot of people like to have their own touch of spices and herbs to stuff like that, wherever we're cooking, but we're just going to go with basic water, dump it in the pot. As you can see, I got the trivet all the way in there, already inside of the pot. You can use this if you have the egg trivet. If you don't have this, you can use your egg trivet as well. Just set the corn on top of that trivet. So, trivet's in. I'm just going to dump 2 cups of water into this thing. Set it on 3 minutes, and it's a wrap. Hopefully it's a wrap, because I've never done it before. Actually never cooked the corn in the Power Quick Pot at all. So, hopefully it comes out well, and we can have another successful show, and we don't have to burn up any food or try it again, wasting food like that. So hey, let's jump right into it. So I'm just going to take corn, the ear corn number 1, place it in the trivet, and I cut the ends of these things off. Make sure you get a sharp knife. You can cut the ends of them off so they'll fit in your pot. I have like a 6-quart pot, so couldn't put the whole thing in there unless you put it up like at an angle like this. I just wanted to lay them flat, so I chopped the ends of it off. And so we're going to see how it comes out. So I'm just going to lay 3 of them in here. If you can fit more into yours, then more than welcome to give that a try. But we're going to roll with just 3 ears of corn today. Put the lid back on. Cook it on manual setting. And we're going to see what we come out with. So lid back on. Put it into the closed position. I'm just going to hit pressure on it. That turns the unit on. I'm just going to do manual. It's on custom right now. So I'm just going to press the little selector key in the middle. It's on custom, 30 minutes. I'm going to hit timer on it and break that down all the way to 3 minutes. You can turn it left or right. Turn it to the right, the time goes up. Turn it to the left, it goes down. So we're going to custom medium heat, and we're going to take it all the way down to 3 minutes. Depress the key again, the button. It turns orange, and what that's doing now is going to build up the pressure until it gets enough pressure inside so it can start the cooking process. At that time, it's going to count down from 3 minutes, and then we'll give it we're going to release the pressure in the pot and see what we have in store after that cools off. So we'll be right back with the Power Quick Pot Job. Today's episode, ears of corn. Let's go. Still has a tusk on it, so let's get it. So real quick, I just wanted to show you that it's turned red, and you can see a little steam coming out of the top of it. So the pressure is already inside the pot built up. It's going to start its cooking process, and then count down for about 3 minutes, and we'll be able to take the lid off, do a quick release on it, and see what we have inside. So while it's doing that, there's a little magic in the pot. Won't you click on the subscribe button so you'll know when I'm dropping new videos. Leave some comments if you like on what you want to see, what you have seen and that you don't like, or some tips for me as well, because I'm not a professional. I'm here just doing it day by day, seeing how things come out in the Power Quick Pot. So give us a shout out in the comments. Let us know. Be right back. Alright, so as you can see, that we're getting the beeps from the Power Quick Pot. That means the cooking process is done. It's going to kick over into a little warming phase until, we proceed to the next step. So I'm going to go ahead and release this, release the valve, and then let it do its thing. Maybe take for like a minute or so. Once that's done, I'll be able to open up the lid and see what we have inside. Be right back with the Power Quick Pot Job. And as always, in all my videos, I always say, make sure you keep this thing here clear, if you don't want to burn yourself. Keep the kids away from it. Don't put any type of dish rags and stuff over it to block it, because this is all part of the cooking process. So make sure you be careful when you mess around with releasing the valve on it. So I'll be right back when that's done. Okay, so it's been releasing for about a minute now. Actually just changed to 2 minutes, so it stopped. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this to the open position, take the lid off, and see what we have. Hopefully everything turns out perfect, so we can have another successful show. So here we go. Let's get into this pot. Let the water just drip back into the pot. Set it to the side. And right now it's extremely hot, so I don't want to grab the corn with my hand because I burn myself with it. So I'm going to use my little trusty little accessory here that I bought online. If you want to know where I got it from, hit me in the comments, let you know. So I'm just going to grab the corn out of the pot, lay it onto my plate. And we still have water in it, so that's a good thing. And there you have it, the tusk, corn tusk. See the steam coming off it, so I'm not about to try to grab that with my hand right now. I'm gonna let it cool off, then I'll come back, start the show back up once it's cool, and then I'll take the corn out of the tusk, give it a taste test, and we'll close out the show. Be right back with the Power Quick Pot Chop. All right, so we're back. The corn has cooled off, pot has shut off, and let's take the husks off and let's see what we have inside of it. I was hoping I can just push it through, but it doesn't seem like that's going to work for me. So I'm going to go ahead and peel these off, see what we have on the inside. A lot of people have is like it's stringy and it takes a long time. If you do it the traditional way, you have to peel all the strings and things off. But as you can see, the strings are coming off with the husk itself, so you won't get it all in your teeth. Looks pretty good and it's vibrant. Break it off. This is the part here that a lot of people hate, is the strings that are left in it, but it comes right off. Got a clear piece of corn here, right? Rinse it off one time, the rest go off, and that's pretty much it. Put some butter and some salt on this thing. Let's see what we have. Oh my God. This is so sweet. Cooked all the way through, no issues, it's not soggy. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. This is way better than boiling this thing on the stove. That's crazy. Wow. No. You see it here as I go along, I'm just amazed on how something as simple as corn tastes so much different when you cook it in the Power Quick Pot than it does when you cook it on your traditional stove. That is sweet. I didn't put anything on it. No butter, no salt. Straight out the pot. Tusk off. Serve. Wow. I love it. I love it. That's another episode of Power Quick Pot Chop. Thank you for joining. Cooking with Gas, sponsored by ThatXpression. Go out and check us out. Train hard and take over. We got a lot of trendy apparel as well. I got some Power Quick Pot tees and stuff, apron that I'm going to drop. So check for the videos. I might even post the videos as I'm making the stuff. So check that out as well. We'll be back with the next episode. That's a wrap from the Power Quick Pot Chop. And we're out. Get corn. Go figure.